The profound nature of prayer, as elucidated by Neville Goddard and corroborated by Holy Scriptures, is to transform it into a relentless quest, mirroring the determination of the persistent widow in the scriptural story who tirelessly pursued justice from the judge. Her steadfast perseverance ultimately persuaded the judge to grant her request. This story illuminates the critical role of persistence in our spiritual practices, urging us not to view rejection as the final verdict. In adopting such a mindset, one discovers profound happiness and often offers sincere gratitude to the divine. A striking instance of impactful prayer is depicted in John 11, where the invocation, "Father, I thank thee that thou hast heard me. I knew that thou hearest me always," exemplifies a deep bond and unwavering trust in the divine's perpetual guidance. The mastery of prayer reveals the route to a life brimming with joy and satisfaction. The ritual of Daniel praying toward Jerusalem from an open window and Muslims facing Mecca during prayer contrasts with Christianity's emphasis on an internal spiritual odyssey, advocating for mental immersion in the realization of one's desires. To attain such mastery in prayer requires practice, with the goal of fully embracing your desires as though they were already manifested. Picture yourself living in the reality of your accomplished desires, dismissing any opposing thoughts, and wholly integrating these desires into your reality. While this may seem remote at first, aligning your imagination with your desires will bring them into your present reality. Imagination is your divine gift, the God that resides within you. Consider this: being in Los Angeles and envisioning New York doesn't impede my existence because, through imagination, I am already there. This exemplifies that prayer is fundamentally a journey toward our desires, enabled by our divine capacity to imagine. As William Blake profoundly noted, we are essentially imaginative beings, with God dwelling within and among us, empowering us to overcome the constraints of space and time to achieve our dreams. Therefore, prayer is the act of envisioning and initiating the transformation we seek in our lives, whether it be financial prosperity, romantic fulfillment, or personal development. It entails an inner voyage, an imagined action that precedes tangible change. If you aim to alter any aspect of your life, vividly imagine yourself already living in the reality of that change. Acknowledge that everything and everyone around you are mirrors of your inner state, reflections of your essence. This insight is vital. Your interactions with others mirror inner desires and appeals made to yourself. We are luminous beings temporarily residing in darkness, destined to rediscover our radiant origins. In the interim, leverage the power of imagination, recalling your true essence. Everything you perceive externally is an expansion of your internal realm. Prayer is the psychological passage from challenge to resolution. Upon receiving troubling news, I opt to envision hearing favorable outcomes instead, affirming the resolution of any dilemma. I recollect a significant dream about being in a garden, which illuminated desires. It underscored the difference between merely wanting and fully embodying your desires, urging us not just to desire but to live as if those desires have already materialized. Belief has the power to turn any assumption into reality. The art of effective prayer underscores persistence, as demonstrated by the scriptural account of a man who unrelentingly requested bread from a friend. This persistence serves as a model for our spiritual practices. The Lord's Prayer reiterates our inherent connection with the divine, bridging all disparities and affirming our unity in light. Maintain your prayers for a life of prosperity and health, even if the outcomes aren't immediate. Practice daily, as Abdullah illustrated to me, the potency of mental journeying from one locale to another, proving that imagination can free us from physical confines and transport us to our desired outcomes. Imagination not only allows us to traverse space and time but also guarantees the realization of our desires. In a vision, I found myself in a woodland, at an altar where diverse faiths merged, highlighting the universal tenets of belief and forgiveness. It accentuated the challenge of truly embodying the Christian faith, which calls on us to acknowledge ourselves as creators of our reality, united in our diversity. This insight invites us to view every interaction as a reflection of our inner state, prompting introspection on our imaginative capabilities. Master the art of effective prayer, hone this skill, and mold your reality to align with your deepest yearnings. Transition from longing to experiencing your dreams as if they were already actualized. By positioning your imagination in the desired scenario and assuming the desired role, you engage in effective prayer, preparing the stage for your imagination to physically manifest in ways beyond logical explanation. Mastery of prayer transforms you into the embodiment of your aspirations. Understanding effective prayer as envisioning oneself in the role of the divine figure, Jesus Christ, who symbolizes God incarnate with a purpose, aligns us with our divine mission on earth. Amid societal and governmental challenges, mastering effective prayer enhances our financial and spiritual well-being, shifting focus from external tribulations to internal expansion and prosperity. Recalling President Kennedy's anecdote about his father's wealth and the principle of spending without fear, assured that abundance is a cycle, underscores the power of effective prayer in fostering an abundant mindset. Acknowledge that the external world is a reflection of our inner imagination. The key to effective prayer lies in visualizing the realization of our desires, embodying the new reality, and holding the belief that our prayers are always answered. This practice alters our perception of God within us, unveiling the unity between the Creator and the creation. Embrace every desire with immediate gratitude, recognizing it as a divine impulse leading to manifestation. Avoid judgment and negativity, living with dignity and embracing qualities of nobility, generosity, and kindness. Continuously express gratitude to the divine, for in the grand narrative, we enact all roles, ultimately leading to the realization of our true, radiant nature, devoid of sorrow and filled with faith in the splendor of existence. The significance of emotional resonance in the journey of manifestation is paramount. Emotional resonance goes beyond mere positive feeling, it's about harmonizing your emotional state with the envisioned reality of your desires. This synchronization serves as a potent attractor, pulling your aspirations into your tangible existence. Reflect on the power of gratitude, which research has demonstrated to modify brain functionality and increase one's vibrational energy. By embedding a routine of gratitude into your daily prayer practices, you not only foster a hopeful perspective but also energetically tune into the universe's bounty. Gratitude shifts your viewpoint, allowing you to perceive and magnetize more causes for thankfulness. This method echoes Neville Goddard's teachings on adopting the sensation of the wish already fulfilled. Gratitude is, fundamentally, the emotional expression of reception, thereby naturally propelling the manifestation process forward. Moreover, the efficacy of visualization is undeniable. Visualization involves crafting clear, detailed mental portrayals of your desires as if they have already come to fruition. This strategy is employed by elite athletes, prosperous entrepreneurs, and top performers in various disciplines to boost their efficacy and attain their objectives. When merged with the emotional resonance of gratitude, visualization's impact is amplified. It encompasses envisioning your desires as realized, feeling the resultant happiness, and expressing gratitude for this reality, even prior to its physical manifestation. Integrating mindfulness and meditation within your prayer regimen offers another transformative approach. Mindfulness meditation heightens your awareness of your thoughts and emotions, permitting you to guide them towards positivity and prosperity. This acute consciousness is essential for pinpointing and dissolving any subconscious barriers or limiting convictions that may obstruct the manifestation process. Meditation also deepens your connection with the divine, enhancing the clarity of divine guidance and intuition. The principle of detachment significantly boosts the effectiveness of prayer. Detachment is not about apathy towards the outcome, it's about letting go of the insistence on a particular result for happiness or fulfillment. This principle is founded on trust in divine timing and the belief that the universe always works in your favor. By adopting detachment, you make yourself receptive to receiving the most favorable outcomes, often surpassing your original wishes. The strategy of acting as if or living in the end builds upon the law of assumption. It entails conducting yourself and making choices as though your prayers have already been answered. This does not advocate for reckless living or unwise decisions, but for embodying the mindset and habits that are in harmony with your aspired reality. For instance, if you desire a more rewarding career, begin undertaking personal and professional development actions that align with that anticipated role. Furthermore, the power of the spoken word or affirmations fortifies your desired reality. Words possess vibrational energy capable of molding our reality. Articulating positive affirmations that resonate with your desires not only transforms your internal state but also communicates a distinct signal to the universe regarding your manifestational intentions. Resist the inclination to judge or critique, concentrating solely on negativity. You are granted one life, live it with honor. Embodying nobility, generosity, love, and kindness is far easier than indulging in criticism. Should others opt for criticism, that is their prerogative. They merely mirror aspects of yourself that you have yet to acknowledge or accept. Liberate yourself from this tendency. Express gratitude continually and in all situations, for when the narrative concludes, it will be revealed that the protagonist has played all roles, including yours. Do not await the conclusion to realize this truth. The ascension to a higher plane, the transformation into a luminous being, will not experience sorrow, will cherish harmonious relationships through forgiveness, will hold faith in the future due to an appreciation for the present and gratitude for the past.